Back students, today we will discuss the rest 8 stanzas from the poem A Legend of the Northland. Stanza 9. Then she took a tiny scrap of dough and rolled it flat and uh, bared it thin as a wafer, but she couldn't part with that. The third time that lady took a very small amount of dough and rolled it. The poet says that she rolled and rolled to lay emphasis on the fact that she rolled the dough and made it a very thin like a wafer and baked it. But she was so greedy that she couldn't give that thin piece of bread to the saint. For the third time that lady took a small amount of dough and rolled it as thin as possible. She did it, and she baked it. But now also that lady did not give that bread to the saint. Come to stanza 10. For she said, Me, my cakes that seem too small when I eat of them myself are yet too large to give away. So she put them on the shelf. The woman reasoned that when she ate the cakes, she felt that they were very small, but if she had to give them to someone, she felt that they were too big to be given away. She puts all the cakes on the shelf of their kitchen and she did not give any cake to Peter. That lady reasoned that when she ate that cake, she felt it is a small amount for her, but when it is time to give to someone else that same cake, same bread, she felt that it is too large to give to someone, and she did not give to anyone. Stanza 11. Then good Saint Peter grew angry for he was hungry and faint, and surely such a woman was enough to provoke a saint. Saint Peter became angry. He was very hungry. He was feeling very weak, and selfish woman was not ready to give him even a small cake. This behavior of the greedy small woman angered the saint. When the third time also that lady did not give a piece of cake, Saint Peter became very angry. Stanza 10. And he said, You are far too selfish to dwell in a human form, to have both food and shelter, and fire to keep you warm. Saint Peter cursed the woman and said that she was very selfish. She did not deserve to live like a human being. He added that God had given her food, shelter, fire to keep warm, but she had become selfish for all the resources. She had she did not want to share them with anybody. When Saint Peter became angry, he cursed that lady, and he said that you should not be a human being. God had given you everything, but you are so greedy and selfish. God had given you food, shelter, and even fire to warm, but you are not deserving all these things. Stanza 13. Now you shall build as the birds do, and shall get your scanty food by boring and boring and boring all day in the hard day wood. Saint Peter caused the woman that hence she would become a bird because she did not deserve the human form. She shall become a bird and just like bird. Build their houses by boring into the wood and collect very little food by working hard. The entire day the entire day. Similarly, she would also work hard in the dry wood all day and get little food and make a small place for herself to live in. Saint Peter cursed the woman that she would become a bird. because she did not deserve the human form. She should not be a human. She shall become a bird, and just like bird, she will behave. She will build a nest like a woman, and her life will be very boring. And Peter said, she will collect a little food by working hard for the entire day. Means that lady will do hard work, but she will collect a small amount of food. Similarly, and that lady make a small place to get the shelter. Means she will do hard work, but she will get everything little. Stanza 14. Then off she went through the chimney, never speaking a word, and out of the top flew a wood woodpecker poker. She was changed to a bird. As soon as St. Peter caught the woman, she did not get a chance to speak for herself, because that very moment she flew up to the roof through the chimney and flew out in the form of a bird. St. Peter's curse had converted the woman into a bird. Just after cursing that lady became a bird, and she flew away. And she flew up to the chimney, and she flew out in the form of a bird. Next come to stanza 15. She had a scarlet cap on her head, and that was left the same. But all the rest of her clothes were burned black as coal in the flame. In the 15th stanza, the poet says, when the woman turned into a bird, at that time was wearing a red colored cap on her head. This cap was there on the bird's head also, but the woman remaining clothes had burned and turned black in color just like a. When that woman got cursed by the saint, at that time she was wearing a red collar cap on her. That same cap was on the bird's head also. But the rest of the clothes she had worn that become black in color, just like the coal. Means the red color head which that lady had worn, it was the same cap, remain the same, but the clothes become black. Stanza 16. And every country schoolboy has seen her in the wood, where she lives in the trees till this very day, boring and boring for food. People who live in the countryside, even the small children who go to school, see this kind of birds in the wood. They see that she stays there all day and keeps on digging the wood. Whenever any child sees this kind of bird, then his elders tell him this story. They said that the bird used to be a woman earlier. She was very greedy, and so she was cursed by Saint Peter and turned into a bird. They get a teaching that they should not be greedy. People who live in that locality, even the small children who go to that school, they had seen the same kind of bird in the wood. They see that bird stays there and all day keeps on digging the wood, and that bird was digging the wood for the whole day. Whenever any child sees this kind of bird when they go to school, then their elder tell this story. The elders say that the bird used to be a woman earlier. She was very greedy, and that's why she was cursed by Saint Peter and turned into a bird. And the elders teach their younger that we should not be so greedy. When we become greedy, we should get the punishment like that. Means through this poem, the poet wants to convey a beautiful message to the student that we should not be so greedy in our life. The greediness always brings curse for us. Thank you.